What's up, YouTube? Criminal ASMR back again with another video. And today I'm thinking we're gonna do some more facts. Today I'm thinking useless facts. Just random stuff you don't really need to know, but it's just kind of interesting. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Finland has the most heavy metal bands per capita. I don't really listen to heavy metal too much, so I don't care. Pope John Paul II was made an honorary Harlem Globetrotter. That's pretty funny. I just like to imagine Pope John Paul II playing with the Harlem Globetrotters. That's fun to think about. On average, 100 people choke to death per year on ballpoint pens. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. Sometimes you just need a little snack and all you've got is your pen. No, but realistically, how is that even happening? Why are you putting your pen in your mouth enough to choke? I mean, that's just stupid. There's a city named Rome on every continent except Antarctica. That one's pretty believable. I definitely believe that. Frank Sinatra was offered the starring role in Die Hard when he was in his 70s. Could you imagine Frank Sinatra as the guy from Die Hard? As a 70-year-old man? I feel like that just wouldn't work. I mean, 70 is just too old for that. Edgar Allan Poe married his 13-year-old cousin. Now that is just sick in so many ways. I'm a criminal, right? I've done some shit. But that's just messed up. I would never do something like that. There's a metallic asteroid shaped like a dog bone named Cleopatra. That is, I think, the most useless fact so far on this list, if I'm keeping it real. There are about the same number of stars in the observable universe as there are grains of sand on all of Earth's beaches. Honestly, I would have assumed that there would be more stars just with how big the universe is, but I guess it is just the observable universe. So, I guess that makes sense. Queen Elizabeth II was a trained mechanic. That's another one like the Pope John Paul II being a Harlem Globetrotter. I just like imagining Queen Elizabeth working on a car, like in a dirty shop. It's estimated that Americans eat 50 billion hamburgers each and every year. I don't know if I said million or billion. It's 50 billion every year. That is crazy. I mean, I guess that's why Americans are stereotypically a bunch of fat, gun-loving, burger-eating bunch of people. I mean, burgers are like our thing. Airlines saved $40,000 in 1987 by eliminating one olive from each salad served in first class. That's pretty crazy. $40,000 just by taking out one olive. I mean, how much do olives cost? Because that seems like a lot for one olive. But I don't know. I don't like olives, so I wouldn't miss it. Australia is technically wider than the moon. Really? I thought the moon was a lot bigger than that. I would have assumed the moon was like the size of Asia or something. The more you know. That one I feel like isn't useless. That's one I like to know. If added together, humans spend about 2 weeks of their lifetime kissing. Maybe for the average person, but not for me. No, 2 weeks. I guess it really depends on the person. Dentistry is one of the oldest professions in the world. Evidence of teeth being drilled into dates back up to 9,000 years ago. That's interesting. I wonder when the toothbrush was invented. I'm gonna look this up. Okay. The toothbrush was invented around 3500 BC by the Egyptians and the Babylonians. And it was made out of twigs and animal bones and bird feathers. Huh. That wasn't on the list, but I was just curious. But there you go, there's another fact. Al Capone's business card said he was a used furniture dealer. I mean, he probably had a lot of aliases, so yeah. And I guess when I think of like money laundering, I think of something like mattress salesman, or not salesman, like something like Mattress Firm. There's no way Mattress Firm is actually selling that many mattresses to warrant having that many locations. There's gotta be something hidden there. But that's just a theory. Maine is the only state whose name is just one syllable. I believe it. Ooh. Dolphins give each other names. Dolphins are terrible creatures. Personally, if I was alone on the ocean with nothing, I would rather come across a shark than a dolphin, because they do horrible things to each other and to people. But I won't get into that. Dragonflies have 6 legs but can't walk. I wonder if they just don't have the joints for it, I guess. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. Good. I hope all dolphins drown. They're terrible. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. So is mine. the chicken came before the egg, according to the Bible. I think I knew that one already. Hummingbirds are the only animals that can fly backwards. I guess humans can too in a helicopter. So, take that, hummingbirds. Animals that lay eggs don't have belly buttons. I mean, yeah, that tracks. Because they wouldn't have oh, what are those called? I don't know what they're called. I don't know. I can't remember. Due to a genetic defect, cats can't taste sweet things. Oh, that's tragic. I like cats. That's really sad, actually. An average of 3.6 cans of Spam are consumed each second. Now that's really interesting to me because I don't know a single person who regularly eats Spam. I've had it. I didn't like it. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it's not something I would choose to eat ever. That's a food that I would eat if that's all I had. But I don't know why I would have it in the first place, because I would never buy it. Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected into no, that I believe that it's poisonous if it's injected. Nutmeg is also like I don't know the exact classification of it, but it has hallucinogenic effects if you abuse it. It's extremely dangerous. Do not try and get high off nutmeg. It's a stupid idea. Very stupid idea. Don't try it. If every Oreo ever made were lined up, it would reach the moon and back 5 times. Alright. And one more fact before I go. This one is my fact too. This isn't from my list. If you took Russia and moved it and put it on top of the United States, a lot of people would die. Just a funny little joke there. Yeah, but hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys want in the comments down below. I do have a Christmas video coming. But I'm gonna wait until a little closer to Christmas to post that. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video.